Welcome back to She Rides. I am in the next step of my journey to get my motorcycle license. I'm really early. Nobody's here yet. It just said to not be late, so I wasn't going to be late. So I'm like a half an hour early. And I don't know why I'm so nervous. I woke up with a little bit of a stomach ache this morning. I couldn't even finish my little oatmeal cup. I'm really nervous. I do think that it's good to have a little bit of fear, be a little scared of something, in a healthy way. I think having a little bit of fear lets us ask the right questions, keeps us safe, but we can't let it stop us. So I don't really exactly agree with you have to be fearless. I think fearless gets us into trouble. But we do have to be unstoppable. We have to move past our fear and do something that's uncomfortable for us. And I do think that's when you know something is worth it. If something is hard and you have to work at it and you have to get over some degree of fear or being afraid, once you get there and over it and reach your goal, it feels so much better. If it were easy, everybody would do it, right? So I'm nervous. In a healthy, good way, nervous. I hope there's another woman in this class. I hope there's multiple women in this class. That would be really great to see another women get their license. So, like I said, I am the first one here, and we'll see how this goes. This is day 1 of 2 days. It goes from 7:30 in the morning to 5 at night both days, and I'll have my license at the end. And then she rides. Anyway, I'll check in soon. Hey everyone. So, class is going good so far. We're on our lunch break now. So we have actually about an hour. So we had classroom time. I will admit, I've been on dirt bikes and things for a while, long time. So a lot of it was, kind of boring because it's more geared toward the new rider, somebody that hasn't done it yet. So like, where's the brake? Where's the front brake? Where's the rear brake? Where's the clutch? That kind of stuff. So, but guess what? There are 3 other women in this class, and none of them have ridden on the road yet. Obviously, we're all here getting our license. One woman in her 60s is here, never riding a bike in her entire life. It's amazing. I just kudos to her. That is great. And then there's a younger girl in her 20s. I don't know if she's been a rider or not, but and another older woman who has just ridden on the back of her husband's bike. I don't know her story, but there are 11 people in the class, and there are 4 women total. Oh, this is very exciting to me. And let me show you the manual for the entire class to get your license for this company. Look at the front cover. Here, hold on, let me show you. Okay. Look at that. It's a woman teaching another woman how to ride on the cover of the course. I just love that. So, there are women out there, and it's just a matter of us all syncing up. And I have, friends out there who I want to get on a bike. Chrissy, get your bike, get out there. But I'm excited. So we're on our lunch break, like I said, so the next half of the day, we're gonna be on the bikes. And actually they have one TW200, so I'm hoping that I'll get on that. If I'm not on that, I'll be on something else. They're all about the same size, pretty, user-friendly, no ninjas or anything. So I'm gonna sit here and eat my PB&J and my banana and drink some water, and then be out on the course for the rest of the day. So, okay, more to come. Hello. So I just wanted to do a continuation from the last video I did, even though I'm really tired and I'm sunburnt, as you can see. One thing I did not, out of all the things, because I was thinking about getting gear and all this stuff, and I work in dermatology, and I forgot to put on extra sunscreen because I didn't realize it was going to be so hot and out in the sun the way it was. I knew we were going to be out, but anyway, I just had other things on my mind, so I didn't think about my sunscreen. So I'm using this one, even though it's embarrassing. People in class, go put your sunscreen on, bring it with you, reapply in the middle of the day. So anyway, so it was, a tough 2 days. Classroom time was great, and then, it's just hot being on blacktop and on hot bikes and sitting in line and doing the testing and the drills and everything that they're asking you to do. Very doable. The class, at least here in Washington, in Southwest Washington, anybody can do it from never riding a bike. They provide the bikes, they show you all the basics. It is a wonderful course for beginner riders, so I encourage everybody to do it, especially women. Get out there and do it. They're great instructors. So anyway, I don't really know what to say because I'm so tired and I'm ready to drink and replenish and hydrate and eat some dinner. So but I just wanted to stop and take a minute to make this video just as a follow-up from my last video, which was day 1 at lunch. I decided not to record anything after class because I knew I was going to be going into day 2, or this morning because I knew I was going to do a video at the end. But I did it. I passed the written, I passed the skill test on the bike, flying colors, got my motorcycle rider course completion card. So now all I have to do on Friday, my next day off, is I'm going to go down and take this to the Department of Licensing and pay whatever fee, $30 fee, whatever it is, and have my license with the added motorcycle endorsement. So I'm legal to be on the road now. And learned one thing I did gain from the class, a lot of things I gained from the class, but one thing in particular was, if you happen to watch my first video, I kind of explained my backstory and getting hit. And that's what prompted my break, and that's why I'm getting back into it now. But I was in the car's blind spot, basically. When you're a motorcycle, and if you do class, you'll learn all this, but you either need to be far behind them, so that you have, an exit path, or speed path in front of them. But just don't sit there next to them at any portion of the car, especially when you're kind of back towards the rear wheel, because that is a blind spot, like a normal car's blind spot. And I think that's where, from what I recall, that's where I was, and so that was on me. Being in the wrong place, and that's why I got hit. So that was a learning lesson, and I won't do that again. But what this class also taught me, because I just went and took the test before I got my permit and I was on the road. I didn't have any formal instruction, but it's worth it. It's worth paying the fee for the safety and the peace of mind that you have the knowledge when you get out there. And looking at all that's around us. There are things that you just don't notice in a car. You're kind of in the safety bubble, and it's different when you're on a motorcycle. So I learned a lot there. So that was really helpful. Instructors were wonderful, experienced, did their job well. And yeah, so I don't know what else to say at this point. I am gonna, and I'm also new to video editing, so I need to figure out how to get all these like little things together. But I plan on, like I said, I'm off on Friday going on my first ride, probably down here close to my home, close to the lake that we're by, and just kind of just go on a nice ride on my own and enjoy the scenery. And I'll probably stop and shoot a finality to this video. But that's the beginning of a lot of adventures, and hopefully some of my friends will come along and get their license. And because it is truth, which I learned in class, there is safety in numbers when you're kind of riding in a little pack. So anyway, thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate the support, and I do have to say, I hate seeing myself on camera. I hate putting myself out there. That's scary to me, but I'm glad I did it, and I'm people that want to share the journey with me or maybe get on it themselves. Thank you so much. There's been so much support, like the comments on Facebook when I said I was starting this channel are nothing but positive, and I really appreciate every single comment. So thank you. Oh, and there was one other thing I was gonna say. Oh, I was just making a joke to myself in my head earlier, because I have obviously my driver's license for a car. I have my motorcycle license now. I got my boater's license so I can drive our boat. So I tell my husband I'm the captain. But it's kind of an analogy to life. Is life's too short to not be in the driver's seat, and literally and figuratively. So anyway, thanks everybody. Hi everyone, I am back. I'm refreshed. It's a couple days later, recovered from my 2-day class, getting my license. I'm here. So I'm off today. It's a sunny, beautiful day outside. Normally what I would do on a free day off is sweeping and cleaning the house and scrubbing the toilets and doing the laundry. Ladies, put down the brooms, put down the toilet brushes, put down the vacuum. It's time to have fun. We can't spend all our free time not following our hobbies and our passions and doing something for ourselves. That stuff's important, keeping a household, and we can do it here and there, but don't set aside a whole half day to a day to it. That's what I used to do. I used to say, okay, Saturday's my day off. I'm gonna do laundry and clean the house and go get the groceries. And you know what? I work all week. I work my ass off all week. And I'm tired of spending my free days with that crap. And I'm sure you are too. So we can fit it into our schedules. Maybe like one night after work sweep, one night after work do this. Don't plan it for all one full day, because we're wasting life. We got to get out there and ride. Scout and Alice are not impressed. That's because they have a dog's life and they get to sleep and play all day long. Anyway, so I'm going to be heading out to the garage. I'm going to go on my first solo ride. There we go.